Still sit by the window every morning. Coffee warm, sweet your hand. But your eyes look past this little kitchen like you're watching some other land. I still hum those old sweet records, hoping one might turn you round. But your smile is only memory now. I hear the silence more than sound. You're still here, but your love is gone. Your shadow stays, your heart moved on. I hate, but I don't curse your name. Sometimes love just cannot remain. And I won't beg you to pretend when every end must have this end. You still answer me soft and gentle, where the honey left your tone. You lay close like a folded blanket, but your spirit sleeps alone. We don't break, we just stop blooming. That's how many good things die. Not with thunder, not with anger, just a quiet, tired goodbye. You're still here, but your love is gone. Your shadow stays, your heart moved on. I hate, but I don't curse your name. Sometimes love just cannot remain. And I won't beg you to pretend when every end must have its end. And I believe what leaves us gently is never meant to stay for long. I won't chain you with my grieving. Love is only love when free to be gone. So and I'll bless the road you choose. 'Cause keeping somebody who stopped loving is a softer way to lose. You're still here, but your love is gone. You're still here, but your love is gone. You said you're
Let's see. Where are you, Lady Dancing Son? There you are, darling.
Here.
Well, look at you. You been to the spa, girl.
Yes, I have. You already know. I gotta
Uh,
start my day right and tight.
well, girl, I'm gonna tell you right now, it's so beautiful outside, y'all. I didn't want to come in, okay? I want to be out there in that beautiful weather that we're having here. And but uh the second best is the first best is that I'm here in the inside with you all, honoring the God in myself first,
Ashe.
as I honor the God in everybody here today. Happy Tuesday. And I'm going to be passing the basket today because I know y'all got some stuff to throw in there.
Ashe, Ashe, Empress, Ashe.
We gonna continue to uh, clean our house up and do right. And look, got a little co-host today. Look, she over here letting me love on her. It's either her or Monica most of the time. And so say hello to grand day to my co-host, my mother-in-law, Miss Margaret, Mama Margaret, Lady Turtle Dove. Y'all open your mics and
How
say
I do do.
hey.
Grand day,
Hi.
Lady Turtle
Love
Dove.
and light.
Why do do?
I want to
Oh,
do
why do do?
How I do
Love
do.
and light.
She,
love and light.
Lady Turtle is Emperor's great mother.
He's adopted her as his mother because his mother's passed. And so when every time he ever came before we got together, I don't know, I guess she was crazy enough to believe him because I had no knowledge of him at all. And he bought her, and the first time he was on his way to Tallahassee, he bought her with him. And he told her, said, yeah, that's the one. That's the one that's gonna be my consort. And she said, do you know her? He said, no, not yet. And she thought that he was crazy. Did you not?
I did.
And so the second, so he followed me, and they both did. And so finally they caught up with me in Philadelphia. Now I did get to take a picture with them both at the coronation, so I got to really, meet them. He came bearing gifts, and he said, "You can have everything you want." Remember that, Lady Dancing Son?
Yes,
And
yes.
I still got the first gift with the hawk feather with the what is that crystal, whatever it is. But anyway, so the second time he came, I didn't see them, but they came when I was in Delaware, and he was still following me, and she was going riding with him. And then the third time that they came, that I was in Philadelphia. And so he came boldly and sit at the table and with her, and we had a long table. Remember that, Lady Dancing Son?
Yes,
And
yes.
he came to the table, and so they invited him to be part of my security. And so he was sitting there at the table, and he bought out all his money and just laid it on the table and said, don't worry about nothing. Who was sitting at the table, he took care of everything. So the last day, well, the next day we went to had dinner at the restaurant next door to the hotel, right? And I had to come back to my room, and he escorted me back to my room. Just a gentleman, never said anything. After way, he stood outside the door, and I went in and did what I had to do and come on out. And then when I came out, and I kind of looked at him kind of sideways, like, nah. And I kept going. And because I'm going somewhere with this. You have to finish what you started with somebody before you go jumping in with somebody else. And I follow my own rule. I knew it was over, but it had to be over. And it was over. And that transition happened abruptly, but however it ended, it ended. And it ended before I met him. So it wasn't like I jumped out of one pot into another. And at the end of the day, I was telling her in Philadelphia, I said, that's a nice guy. I said, whoever has him got a nice man, got a great man. She just did do that face. She was like, is you crazy? And she was there when it all unfolded from the nothingness to him manifesting what he told you he was gonna come after, right?
Yes.
And we've been hooked together ever since, and I'm so glad to have you as my surrogate mother-in-law. And I love you too. And so I had to spank her though, because she been bad, y'all. She won't take care of herself. And that's why I show her so I can patch her up. And I'm a whooper. And keep patching her up though till she get to where she can do what she's supposed to do for herself. I'm gonna whoop you. All right. So now that you all have got the history of Mama Margaret and myself and Osiris, uh, you know, but how y'all been doing? Did you do your work last night and yesterday? Did you do some writing? Because y'all think I forgot. I ain't forgot. I wanna today, Lady Dancer's son, what we gonna do? We're gonna
I
talk
got
about
you.
him
Them.
because we done gave you some food and we gave you some substance so that you should be somewhere down the road a little bit from where you
Mhm.
were when we first started this
Mhm.
mission to forgive, this campaign to have forgiveness and have love in your heart, and you already know what it's like, what it should be like, because it's a fruit of the spirit that comes out of that when you do.
Ashe.
Okay, so we're gonna open up our mics today, and I got my trash can all ready.
And Empress, we gonna
Yes.
hear some testimonies from the tests to
All right,
forgive.
now y'all, go girl. So
Yes, I'm all ears today.
I am too, girl, because I'm ready to be laid back. I want to see what kind of work y'all done because we done our work, and we shared our work with you in our walk. And so therefore it should have got you started on your walk and your journey towards the mark is to be free of unforgiveness. So who wants to be first? Raise your hand. Monica, you got to go early today. Are you good to go, girl? Are we
I'm
are
good to
we
go.
are we recording?
Oh, no. Hold
I
on.
thought we were.
If y'all don't hit that record
Okay.
button. All
Apologies.
right,
My
let,
bad.
let me do this. I honor the God in myself as I honor the God in you all. Now, we're here and gathered today in holy matrimony with our metaphysical enlightenment students and Lady Dancer's son and myself. We are hooking ourselves up to you so that you can join the caravan and the campaign of unforgiveness. Okay, we are running a campaign to get rid of your unforgiveness, and jump on the bandwagon of forgiveness and join us so that you can be able to make the journey on a little lighter scale. Because this is easy to do, and that'll really lighten up your loads. So we already done did our walk, and again, it's y'all time to do yours, and we want to hear your progress today. So with that being said, I got the trash can ready. Okay, I got it all ready for you. Come on, dump it in. So who's gonna be first to tell us, give us a progress report today?
Mhm. Can
Don't
I set the
everybody
tone too?
say
Yeah.
that, say that again.
Yeah, I want to like give a little boost, like a little push so that folks can show up and start to respond because you have done your work and this is a human condition. We brought that out as soon as you opened up the campaign, Empress. It is what the world needs is
Mhm,
to move from unforgiveness to
mhm,
forgiveness. And
mhm,
you all are like the microcosm of the macrocosm. You're the smaller parts that are here right now with us, moving in it, being the change that you want to see. and demonstrating. I see some hands are going up. See,
I
I knew
know
that would happen.
we got three. Okay, and
Yes.
I got them pinned up. And
Yep.
so
So just
who
move. Come on, y'all.
yeah,
Show
let's
what y'all
move.
can do. Show
Yes,
what show divinity. Show the power of forgiveness right here, right now.
right now. So
I
who's
yield.
first, Monica?
Shadia.
Um, Love and Light.
Love and light.
I wrote down, I'm throwing some in the trash. I throw some trash in the trash can.
Oh, you already done thought it. If you ain't
Oh, I
when
was
you
waiting on you
throw,
to get the, oh, I wouldn't even get the can.
I got the can.
All right, I'll do it. And I wrote down what you said yesterday, some names, but and I appreciate that. And I did some texting. I didn't do no phone calls. A phone call came to me, but I did a text. And we sat up and talked, and it was beautiful. The person and one of the persons, and it was beautiful. And everybody was telling, how they really cared about each other and loved one another.
Mhm.
And I don't think we really had what we thought we had against each other. But everybody was admiring each other. I admired her and she admired me. And I threw it in the trash. That's my
All right.
testimony. And I
I
appreciate
say
y'all for
now,
showing us what a way to do it.
okay, so what I want to know is how did it feel when you really was holding on to something that it was not necessary for you to hold on to that long? Because when you got to talking with the person, right?
Hmm.
The atmosphere, did you start going back? Now, what took me so long to do this?
Yeah, I think because when you did that first demonstration about the trash can, and I never thought about it like that, but when I began to look at it, I examined myself first, and then I remember the trash can, and I examined myself and I threw it in the trash, and like I said, I wrote the names down, but this person actually called me. So I think it was like a frequency energy
Mhm.
that maybe I was thinking about them and they called me. So
Okay,
I appreciate that, what you telling us, you are inspiring us to do. And if we don't
okay.
do it, it's not gonna happen.
Ashe.
I
Thank
say.
you. Thank
Hmm.
you for doing it for yourself
Yes,
and realizing that it's power in forgiveness.
yes. And
It
it was
is
a lot of
more
love.
power in
Yes, ma'am.
forgiveness than there is unforgiveness. And if you want to choose the power source, the greater power source, and the greater power source is forgiveness. Thank you for sharing. And you didn't have to bring it back and throw it in the trash can. You just took it on yourself and your responsibility and accountability and how you handle your forgiveness. I say,
Okay.
thank
I
you.
say thank
All
you. Love
right.
y'all.
We love you too. Who's next?
Ashe. Kathleen.
Kathleen, come on down.
Ashe to everybody.
I say,
Love you, mother, on the
love you.
panel. And I would just like to say that I learned a lot within these past few days. And I took a little notes, but I want to really come from my heart right now. And I just want to know, I went to the Bibles, the Broad Haze, and you speaking yesterday. And I learned that that the mitochondria in my body is very important and only I can create from myself. But if I allow other people to create from me, it's because I'm upset, I'm angry, and I'm holding on to frustration so they can take my energy and they can do what they want to do with it. And I feel like all the things that happened to me with people doing things to me, I know that if I hold on to it, I know that it will start affecting my body, because it was affecting my body, my digestive center system. And I was already having headaches, and so I don't want to be in that energy, because I know that I have a divine purpose. And so I usually do artwork to show my experiences that I have had. And so a lot of the things that were talked about, the dreams and visions that I were getting, were correlating with everything that you were speaking of, Mom. And so I'm really much gratitude to you. And like I stated before, my heart chakra is open, but I was going back feeling all the pain that they were doing to me. And I don't want anyone to have that control over me. And I know that I called out for mama to help me, and I want to honor that. And soon as I felt the release, because I kept thinking about you and drinking the water and my mitochondria. And then I was thinking about the notes, and I thought about this little brain in my head. I don't know if you can see it, the little man. I said, I'm going to get this because mama ain't going to whoop me. I'm tired of getting whoopings because I was getting whooped a lot in the spiritual realm. So with that being said, right after that, my granddaughter, she brought my book in, and I said, I did finally throw the trash out. It didn't take long because my heart chakra is, like I said, is open. I don't know if you can see my book, Mom, or family,
Let me
but
see.
I got
Oh, the melody, the language of letting go.
yeah, and it came right on time. And I cried a lot. I did cry a lot, and I'm still doing a little bit of crying because it really hurt my feelings more than anything that I was under such attacks from all different types of places. And I remember that my mom, I don't know if you can see this, she used to sit down and tell me and talk to me and tell me to clean my house and everything would be all right. Can you see the picture? I don't know how I just
Yeah,
messed up when I guess I put the
yeah,
back screen up there.
yeah. We can't see it with your back screen.
But I'll just fix my thing. I'm working with the computer and stuff. But I just want
Okay.
to say, Mom, it's only been 2 days since, we talked about this. And I've been carrying this around for quite a few years. And I do go around cleaning up to try to get my mind straight, to try to stay up off, or I'll create something. But I really needed that mama push. Like, if you don't get your butt up and clean that house up, which means I got 12 houses, and one of them is how I think, and I know that I don't want to be trapped, and I want to complete my assignment. So that's why that's what I learned. I learned more, but I could go on, but I don't want to take up all the time. I know we got 2 minutes. So I want to say I love you all, and I'm very grateful. And I'm taking my trash, mama. I'm balling it up. And
Okay.
I'm throwing it out. Where's the trash? Here you go.
Slam
There you go,
dunk.
Mom.
Ah!
Duck, Mama. Thank you. I love you all. Love and light.
Love
Ma'at
and
love.
light. Ooh, girl, you're on fire now. Oh, thank you. You keep coming back, honey. It works.
Ashe, yeah, you have a very different energy grid today and
Yes,
a
she
vibration
does.
and frequency, Kathleen. Much love
Yeah,
and light, sis.
All right, Miss
right.
Tara. Tara's next.
Love and light, mother.
Love and light,
Mothers.
sweetheart.
Okay. I just wanted to say that I definitely can see the forgiveness that I had towards the people that have done things in my life, because at some point I couldn't even talk about certain things without going into anger and tears about it. But now I can talk about it with no issue, no problem, especially a lot of the things pertaining to my son. And so, like today, that's what I've been talking with him about, forgiveness. With him being able to forgive so that he can, move forward with it, And so he's tapping in a little bit and getting to that point. But, he's been through a whole lot. And I always tell him this, you've been through a whole lot, but you made it through a whole lot. And if you, every time you think about what these people are doing, here he comes walking to the car now. I said, if you think about what the
Don't
people
call
are
his
doing,
name. Just talk. We know who you talking about.
here,
Okay, go ahead.
that they gonna make. I mean, just forgiving will take a lot of weight off of yourself. Okay, want to say hi to the mother? Say hi.
Bring
Hey, how
love
y'all
and
doing?
light.
How you doing? Blessings.
It's so great to see you.
Good to see y'all too. I've heard a
Okay,
lot.
we working on mommy. Ain't you great? Aren't you grateful that she's found a place for her to be, and so that she can just evolve even into a better mother?
Yes, yes, yes. She's putting it down for me. She's giving it to me step by step, soaking
Oh,
up as much of the game as I can.
okay.
I
Okay.
Well,
appreciate it. I love y'all.
well, thank you
I
for
love
hanging.
y'all, sister.
We love you too. L.Y.
Okay.
do.
Say L.Y. do. Gratitude, I yield, mother.
Oh my goodness. Isn't this, y'all, don't you feel good when you hear everybody else plus yours? and everybody
Yes.
just floating, like she said, do it again, Lady Days. Flap them wings, y'all. All right. Thank you, Miss Tara.
All right. Empress Ottawa's
Gratitude.
next. Empress Ottawa.
Empress.
Shalom, family. You know,
Shalom.
in my 74 years, I have come across a lot of incidents where I had to learn that forgiveness comes in stages. And then sometimes you have to return to the room if something else happens. But you have to lift the baggage at the time the situation is going on. And one of the closest things, the hardest things that I had to do in my lifetime was to fight my mother. And it was over my son, losing my son. It had to either be let her take him from me and not fight, or to find my God self and stand up and fight and get my son back. So I called her before I started my battle. I said, Mom, I love you, but I'm going to fight you like another bitch that's trying to take my child away from me. And I hung up.
Yeah.
I was ready for the battle. It took me it took me a year to get my son back. But within 5 years, I had come to a place where I could now restore that relationship because I missed her. She was a great mother, and she just got crazy when it came to my son. And she said, he's mine. I just didn't have him. You know, that was her
It really
attitude.
is true, though, Empress Ottawa. He
Yeah.
is hers, too.
Yeah, but that's hard to understand when somebody's trying to take that personal possession away from you.
Yeah, that's
And
different.
I wasn't spiritually where I needed to be at the time. So it was a learning process. That's why I say forgiveness comes in steps. And then letting it go comes in steps. So you have to let it go when you're ready to receive that peace and count your blessings. So I missed her. I missed our relationship, and so I was able in 5 years I was able to, go and mend the fences, and we would laugh and kick it, and she came and stayed with me for about 6 months, and it was really great. And we both were able to let stuff go. I yield.
Oh, that's a wonderful testimony because, yeah, I'm going to be honest. Most of us are pissed off at our mothers. And we have a lot of wounds that have been traditionally passed down for generations because it's always going to be, until we get rid of it, it'll be recycled in our DNA, and it'll be passed on for generation to generation. And
Mm-hmm.
and like you said, I've had my battles with my mother too. And you're right, it's a relief where you can find a medium that, first of
Mm-hmm.
all, I had to look at her and realize she had her own pain from her own childhood trauma too.
Yes.
And when I went there, then I could understand her, that I could understand her pain, because we don't really look at our mothers, if you think about it, as they had they pain. They might not have ever shared it with us, and we might not wasn't even around before it happened, that we wasn't even here.
Mm-hmm.
because they was here before we were when they were born. They were born 20, 30, 18 years prior before our arrival. And the mere fact that we don't look at our mothers as having their own trauma and their own pain that they never have shared with us, because a lot of times our mothers shield us from their own pain. They'll even shield us from their own hunger. They'll feed us and they'll go to bed hungry.
Mm-hmm.
And we would never know, because all we know is we had a little bit of food in the house in our stomach. We don't know what our mothers had to do to go out there and get that food. We don't
Exactly.
know what is going on with them in their spirit world. So I stopped judging her. We got to stop judging our mothers, y'all. I don't judge my mother anymore. I observe, okay, because that's my accountability. I'm responsible for how I handle folks, that people don't come to me and hurt me no more. It's my responsibility. But it is not none of my business about what's going on with my mother. All I know is that there was some pain that she had to deal with, unresolved issues. Lady Davidson.
I'm wondering if I should yield until we hear from everybody, because it's,
Yeah.
okay, I'm going to do that because
Yeah.
Empress Ottawa, she brought up some things and now you're bringing up some things that are bringing up some things in me. So I want to give everybody else a chance.
Yeah, so the matriarch need to heal.
Mhm.
And it really is healing starting with ourselves and then looking at our mothers. Because the restoration is about the matriarch being restored back in the wholeness of the fruitfulness of who we are as women that have been passed down, that we must understand, that we must forgive ourselves first. But then we need to look at our mothers, y'all. We need to look at it. And we need to look at it from a spiritual perspective of our own divinity, that our mothers have divinity just like we do. And that if we look at them like that, then we can be better women. And matriarch will be strong if we could forgive our mothers, even if they passed on. Go write a letter and go down to the graveyard and say, you know what, mama, I forgive you. Now I understand as a mother, as a woman, that you might have had some stuff going on with you that caused you to look the other way, or caused you to be apart from us. And when I told you all that who've been touching me, that it didn't matter to you, it seemed like it didn't matter. But I realized that her pain was so great, she couldn't help me. She couldn't help me because she was dealing with her own pain. So just sit back a little bit and think about what I just said. Who's next, Monica?
Miss Ross.
Peace and blessings, everyone.
Love and light.
Love and light. I can use one hand because I'm holding the phone with one hand and got one hand free. Mama, you gave me some points. You gave us all some points yesterday. And those points helped me to go within myself to really see what my problem is. Stuff I overlooked, stuff I ain't never really thought about. But just didn't know. If you don't think about nothing, you just go over it and it just sit there and sit there and sit there, and then you react in your life off of that. You know, it's like stuff be in your subconscious mind. You know, and you that's how you live. Because you got stuff in you that you didn't address. And with your interaction with other people, that stuff come out. And then, the universe is what you put out, you get back. So it just made me realize that I got to look at myself, if I really want to rise, um, go within and find out the stuff that I've been doing. And, I had to forgive myself and come to that understanding first before I can really come to understanding of forgiving someone else. And so I wrote this down, right? On forgiveness. You had asked a question, had us answer this question. When did I have honestly start practicing unforgiveness? Unforgiveness, right?
Mhm.
And then I said it was just about everybody in my life. Just about. It was family, my friends, my spouse, ex-boyfriend, my children, and that Hebrew community. um, and then myself, because I made a lot of wrong choices that, I'm not proud of. And so the ideal is to make room for forgiveness and let it go, let go, everything perceived, unperceived or imagined, imaginary, sometimes it be imaginary stuff, you know, because you've been ran over and treated and mistreated so much, you don't even know um, whether to forgive or what. I, bear with me, y'all. I don't know how to get everything out like that. Maybe I'm nervous. But the idea is to make room for forgiveness and let it go so that I can be light as a feather on the scale of my eye, get to know myself. I have very much joy being by myself lately. Because being by myself, that helps a lot. I in hermit mode, away from everyone and their problems, because I always involve myself. I'm sometimes I be too empathetic to a fault. And tap into my divine mind and question it. You know, that was some advice you gave us the other day. Tap into our divine mind and question it, because my divinity will tell the truth. And some truth was revealed, and I feel so much better with the truth my divinity have given me. I realize that I don't have as much patience as I used to have with the BS from nobody. My patience has gotten shorter with things that I perceive as nonsense. Maybe that my defense mechanism. And if I choose to separate myself from people and not see them for a while, I wonder if I'm doing the right thing, because the question is, am I running away? You know, I feel like I am doing all I have been, this is what I've been doing, you know. I be trying to be honest and truthful with everybody, you know, to a fault. I tell you what it is, what I see. I tell it like it is. I don't like to lie. I can't lie. They wanted me to say I came here in Israel in 1981, but I said I came in 1988, which is when I really came here, and that's got me in a lot of trouble because they
But
just
we're
been
gonna
doing
stay with forgiveness, Miss
yeah,
Ross, okay? That's what we're gonna
yes,
stay
ma'am.
with.
Okay, okay. I mean to veer off into that, but um, it's just that my decision making and when to tell the truth and when not to, and I got into a lot of trouble with a lot of people, and they used to wear me out. They used to silence me, punish me every time I told the truth, you know. And it made me feel like, and then I feel like I'm doing all trying to be transparent, be real, and helpful, but I keep continuously getting the opposite reaction from other people, you know.
So that's that second step stuff that we talk about that we're on this month. So doing the same thing and expecting different result is what you're talking about in the second step. And right now, we just want to talk about, freeing you up so that you can move into the second step, so that you can see what is going on with you, why you keep getting the same thing back again. Because sometimes it's just a matter of you talking to the wrong folks. And you might want to think about that. So, what did you have to throw away today, or have you already thrown away certain things?
I well, I had a thought. I throw away forgiving myself because it's how I relate to people, and then when people respond to me
No, we're not
according.
going to go over there on their side of the street
Oh,
because we're talking about focusing on our own self. Okay,
yes.
we could talk about from here to Kalamazoo till we leave here about what all that's been done and all of that. But we want to move away from talking about it because it gives it energy and power. And right now you're changing the energy. And we want you to not change your energy by reaching back over there while you over here. And you can't do both and just swing because what you're gonna do is swing like y'all remember Tarzan in the jungle, and every time the rope came to him, he jumped the rope and he had to let the other one go that bottom to the rope. And if he didn't let go of the rope that bottom to the rope and he was holding on to the rope that was ready for him to move to the next phase of his running going through the jungle, he would have been just hanging there swinging between two of the ropes, and then eventually is he was gonna fall down in the jungle. So the irony of what I'm saying to you is you got to keep moving, baby. Don't reach back. If you decide that you want to let go, then let go and move to the next vine.
So if I remove myself from people, right?
That is
Instead of
not the answer. The people perfect us. They're a measurement as to where we are. So you can't isolate yourself from other folks. Yeah, go on the fan, girl. Cause I got my
oh
fan, okay? Come on, I'll
yeah.
help you out.
Oh
Oh, okay. So listen to what
yeah.
I have to say, and then we're gonna go to the next person. So that'll help you continue to keep moving.
Yes.
You gotta, it's not about you isolate yourself from someone else. This is about you standing up to whatever comes your way and seeing the beauty in the opportunity for you to be better and do better and perfect yourself, honey. So welcome the opportunity of those that you would want to isolate yourself from because you don't know how far you come until you come into the presence of adversity.
Oh well, I that's the thing. I've been through a lot of adversity dealing with people.
Don't cancel it
Oh,
because of
okay.
your mouth. Let it in, and I'm going to the next person and sit with it.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Sharon Hunt.
Love and light, everyone.
Love and light, Sharon. How's the baby? Oh, let me see.
Well, he's doing well.
Oh,
Oh,
thank you for allowing us to see him.
No problem. I wanted to say gratitude and thank you, Mama, and everyone else for just having the dedication to get up every day and do what you guys are doing to help us stay on this journey. I am so honored to be here with you all. Um, and about forgiveness. So, like you mentioned, we all have situations that we've been through with our parents. So me, I had one with my mom a few years ago, and it was really painful to have all those different emotions and feelings based off of something that she did. But I don't know if I want to. I'm trying to keep it under 2 minutes. So, um, basically, um, well, me and her have the same name, but my last name is different than hers. And she received like a large amount of money. I ended up having to pay it back when I finally got a really good job. I ended up having to pay like thousands of dollars back, and I didn't even understand what it was. Um and it just put me back a lot, and I didn't have any guidance. I didn't know what to do, and I felt really hurt by all of that she done, and then not even helping me to deal with it. But moving forward, we have been speaking and everything, and I just got a letter yesterday about something else, and it pertains with my mom as well. And I'm just like, you know what? I looked at it, I read it, and I'm just like, okay, I'm not going to allow this to bring back all those feelings that I used to have. I forgive her. I immediately, my subconscious, like, was like, no, we're going to forgive her. I'm not dealing with this. I'm not letting this in my spirit to bring back all those emotions and pain and everything like that. I'm not doing it. Um,
Okay, can I say this right quick to you?
yes,
Did your mama get something in your name
she was receiving
and use
Social
your credit?
Security. Social
Okay,
Security for me, yeah.
say that one more time.
Social Security,
She got Social Security in your name?
yeah. hmm When I was a minor,
Okay,
and
you can
yeah,
fix. Okay, and she had to pay it back?
I did. They came after me. Yeah,
Okay. Because you didn't go back and tell them that your mother had did that, did you?
I did. I went to court. I had a lawyer that wanted to represent me for free. She was with the bar,
That was
of
the problem
course.
right there.
Yeah, and I felt, Mama, when I was in that meeting with them and the judge, I was going through my spiritual journey, and I felt it was so much subliminal stuff that was going on, and I'm like, something doesn't feel right here. Even with the judge and the lawyer, and she was making like noises, and it was like, because I was expressing how I felt, and when they're representing you, they don't want you to talk. You're not supposed to talk. I guess I didn't really know that at the time, and it was it was a lot, but um, yeah,
We you just got something else again. So what's gonna happen is uh uh Monica, if you could put Jaguar's phone number in the chat
yes, ma'am.
and give it directly to her. You call Jaguar,
okay,
okay? Just call
okay,
her. And you tell her Empress told you to call, and I'll call and let her know that you're gonna be calling her.
Okay.
Okay? All
Okay.
right.
Thank
All
you.
right. You're welcome. And congratulations for the fact that when you got a second opportunity that you decided that you were going to handle it in a different manner this time. And
Yeah.
that and look what you did. You reached out. Now you got another avenue that's going to help you resolve this issue that your mother did, and therefore it needs to be reversed back onto her and not you having to take care of her ills or what she done. Okay, and I'm gonna speak on that in a minute about what the Bible say, and the parents don't. I mean, our mothers and fathers don't never get past the fact that we supposed to honor them. But it's another second verse, and I'm gonna tell you what that is. They not supposed to provoke us to anger.
Yeah.
They never get to that part because that's a two-way street. I yield.
Absolutely. Thank you, Mama.
You're welcome.
Yes, ma'am. Next is Sue Haiti.
Love and light, everyone.
Good
So,
night.
I just want to say, Mama Empress, you hit my soul like no being has ever hit my soul. And before I started on this journey, I was already on a journey. Like I have come a long way. I have improved so much. Being part of this nation has been enhancing me in so many ways that I use it on my daily. Um, a lot of things that used to get to me, and when I say get to me, like I'm very sensitive. I can admit that. Um, lately I've been like brushing things off. As far as forgiveness go, I have been on a journey of forgiving people that have wronged me, but I also have been forgiving myself for the choices I made in my life and decisions that I have made. And I feel like when it comes to forgiveness, it does have to start with self. Cause a lot of times we don't acknowledge that a lot of situations do be our fault because we're the ones making the decisions in our daily lives. But I have been learning to be more stronger minded and not letting a lot of things get to me. And I just have so much gratitude, and I could be here all day, but I just want to say thank you for everything that you have done for me so far. Love and
It's
light,
my
everyone.
it's my pleasure to serve. It's worth it when I hear these testimonies. Love and light. So you got anything you want to throw in the trash can?
Oh, yes, yes. A name a list. Look, I'm not even gonna rip it out because I gotta leave it in my notebook. But imaginary, boom. I threw it in
All
the
right.
trash.
Slam
Love and light.
dunk. Love and light. uh, who's
Empress,
next?
Empress B.
Love and light, Empress,
Love and
um,
light.
and mother, and beside you, and and family. Um, this is kind of a sensitive subject to me only because of memories, I guess. I'll make it short because I we are on YouTube. Probably would go in more if we were just in our with ourselves.
When you get ready, if you need to go in it a little bit deeper, then wait until we get to the fourth step. But if it's something that you just need to just get rid of for right now to hold you until we get to that step, then yes. But if it's gonna leave you open, then I would prefer in depth so that you can get rid of it. And you need to do it right away, then I can make an appointment with you so that you can just get rid of it so that when you, as you are going through the steps, that it won't be a hindrance to you, okay? Because I don't want to open you up and leave you like that. That's irresponsible for us to do that. But if you're
Okay.
ready to get rid of it, then go for it.
Okay. Well, I've gotten rid of it. It was a bit of um a little short testimony, but because within we talk about the matriarchs, and we're talking about mothers. So what I will take you up on that. But what I will say is I grew up with two matriarchs, and there was a tumultuous time. But and I'll make it short. I'll make it short. So what I did once I started having children, and I saw, because I felt kind of rejected here growing up. So once I started having children, and I was over nurturing them because I wanted to make sure they didn't experience or what I felt I had experienced. And when I saw their bit of a defiance, or I guess their journeys where they grow from little children to teenagers to adults. When I saw that stage, then that's when I realized that I had to forgive those matriarchs that were in my family. And it taught me, it woke me up. It taught me that what I was feeling, although it's very real and very valid, what I was feeling, um, I now then overstood that I did the best I could. So I had to believe that my matriarchs did the best that they could with me. And that's when I came into the forgiveness, the complete forgiveness for them. And now I am better for it. But it wasn't, so I forgave them, and then I forgave myself um, for not knowing. And then when I did know, it doesn't matter. I was a child, blah, blah, blah. But I had to forgive myself for some things too. So that's just a short synopsis of it. But I wanted to say it was through me having my children and experiencing my children and over nurturing that I came into why I needed to forgive the matriarchs in my life. And I'm better for it. I feel better for it. But yes, another conversation is can be done later. Yes.
I say.
And I yield.
Thank you, Miss Empress. And your lymph noodle bath tea is on the way. Yeah, girl, it's on the way. They said it's gonna be there by the end of the week, I believe. I have to give you a tracking number.
Okay.
But yeah, girl, that lymph noodle tea is on the way.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you, Empress B.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
All right, Jeanette.
Oh, okay. I'm about to say something. Loving life, family.
Loving life.
I'm sorry. I apologize. I'm okay. Not sorry, but I apologize because I forgot to change my name on my on my. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I'm just trying to go somewhere where I can talk and be myself. Um. Okay. As far as like forgiveness, I would say it's not. Okay, I'll go out here outside get some pressure. As far as forgiveness, um, I could forgive, um, and what I've come to over the course of time, those thoughts that come back up, those the stinking thinking thoughts that'll bring you back to not how could I say it? Not want to forgive all the way. And so, can you hear me? I'm sorry, I'm talking
Yes,
on.
ma'am.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay,
Mhm.
okay. I'm slow down, cause I'll be running. So in the class now, I'm me being in my God seat and operating from my higher self is showing me to let it go, let it all go. So being in this class has really helped me out, and I'm just if any thoughts come up, Mama, I'm just gonna throw them in that garbage. I'm gonna toss them in the garbage because I want to be the best that I could be, operating in my higher self, so that helping myself. I'm gonna just say, and then I can help somebody else on down the line. But and it was some that caught me yesterday in class when you separated the word forgive and you said forgive. I'm forgiving, and so that really hit me right there. And so I'm really learning, and I'm thankful for the class, and I yield.
And you know, to add to that forgiveness, you doing where you have something you want to throw in the trash can today?
Yep.
Ready to slam dunk? There you go. Boop, boop.
I love you, Mama,
And just know that when it comes up, it's giving you an opportunity to see how far you've come. It ain't so much as it's there for you to do anything with, or is it there to do anything to you? It's just a reminder, and it's a reminder that you are being perfected, and how you're going to be able to measure how you're being perfected if it doesn't come back up. And what you do with it is what the ideal goal is what you do with the pain that you want to, that comes from the unforgiveness of the injury.
Right, right.
Right. And so the injury is what is normally what's coming back up, the pain from the injury, not so much as the unforgiveness. So make sure you distinguish which showed up, right? And measure what that is, because you might think it's unforgiveness that's coming up, and that's not what it is. It could be the pain from the trauma or the injury, or it's an opportunity for you to be perfected in that without feeling like it's back again. Ah.
Mm, mm,
Ah,
mm, mm.
that should have been a light bulb moment for everybody. Okay? So just hold on to just that what I just said, because that is the game changer right there. That light bulb moment.
Yes, yes, yes.
All right.
And this class is really helping me, and I'm grateful.
All right. Love and light
Okay.
to you, dear.
Love and light.
New Gwen.
Love and life, family.
Love and light.
Love and life, Mama Empress. I just want to say I honor the God in myself and I honor the God in you all. Um, this ain't my first time around, and when I think about unforgiveness, I had to think about the reason why I had to repeat myself over and over again. Uh, because I haven't forgiven myself. And so, I was raised by a good mom, my great grandmother, and I had a lot of things that I had to like work on myself with my mom. And I remember when I was 18, I like told her everything I ever did. And I told her everything that I ever did, and I asked her to forgive me, and it felt good. But as I got older and had a child of my own, I started realizing that my my unforgiveness was towards me and not others. And then my son came along and totally, to me, disrespectful. And I don't think he forgave me for the things that I've been through. But I just want to say and clear my conscience that I do forgive me. Um, and I'm working very hard to change my stagnance, because I've been stagnant for the past couple of years. It's been hard, but I do forgive myself, and I yield.
Thank you, Gwen. You keep coming back, and that's the main thing. You're not giving up. So you are perfecting yourself because you realize that you keep coming back. Do you know how many people done graduated with you and before you, and they not here. They won't keep coming back, and they'll go back and revert back to the life that they clearly had dropped and got rid of. Because if you come in our presence, there's something about your life is gonna change, because you have come into the area in the room of greatness.
Mm.
And you ain't gonna be the same when you come in here, and when you and if you stay and perfect, you ain't gonna be the same. And even if you don't come back, you gonna hear my voice. And that's
I
all
always
that
do.
matters, is that you're gonna hear me. And you're gonna be like, doggone it, that Empress done planted that seed in me. And that's all it takes, is the seed to be planted. I say, you keep coming back, Gwen.
Thank you.
I love you.
I love you.
Roberta.
I got 3 quick statements. First off is I'm looking at that bag of chips in your trash like, oh, I want some of them too. And with that being said, I would like everyone to know is once you throw it in the trash, you can't pull it back out. You know, you got to find a way to get over the fact that you let it go. And along with that is unconditional love. You have to ask yourself, what does unconditional love mean to you as you're going through this forgiveness? Because you have to have unconditional love for yourself as well as you have unconditional love for others. And that means the good love, the bad love, all of it. You know, we have to find that love. And thirdly, is you have to have your boundaries. And I think that's about it. Yep. Thank you. I appreciate you. Love and light all.
Love and light. All is well, girl. That unconditional love for ourselves. I mean, you gave some powerful nuggets. Y'all better get them and put them in the jar somewhere and put it on the shelf. Because Claire, many days I put stuff on the shelf, and I went back and said, let me grab that down off that shelf. So imagine you all putting it in a jar and putting it on the shelf. If you don't use it today, you will use it. Thank you, Roberta. Love and light to you.
Divine Feminine Frida.
Divine Feminine Frida, come on down. If not, we'll come back to you.
She was there.
Oh,
Okay.
my apologies. My apologies. My apologies.
Look how beautiful you are, looking like a chocolate chip dip. Oh, girl, you're so beautiful. Look
Thank
who
you.
I got.
I take that after my mama.
Look who I got with me.
I see. Love and light, my sister. Love and light to all, love and light to all. Um, I have a tune that's running through my head, and I'm not gonna sing it. No, I'm not gonna do that to the beautiful people today. But I'm gonna tell you what's on my mind. Thinking about the mother and the blood that she shed
Yeah,
so
girl.
I could get here. There's a song, and this is what it says. What is forgiven is forgotten. It's impossible to read the blood-stained pages, stained by blood, shedded for me. And with that, I yield. Love and light to all.
Girl, you brought it back from Jesus to us.
That's right.
You brought it back from Jesus to us.
That's
Because it's
exactly what I
always
did.
been us to shed the blood.
That's
We
right,
have the
mama.
blood right. We
That's
have the
right.
right to the tree of life because we are the tree of life.
Ashe, ashe,
Oh,
ashe.
girl, yes, thank you. Girl, that's another layer of us coming on to our
That's
divine
it.
self.
That's it, mama.
I say, thank you,
Ashe, ashe,
frequency.
ashe.
I say,
Yep.
wow.
Yes, wow. All right, Renee, you're next.
You have to unmute?
Am I muted now?
No, you
Okay.
good.
Hi, everybody. Oh, it, so with forgiveness, it was hard for me to. It's still hard for me to rem, to realize to accept accountability for myself. I'm learning to stop holding others accountable for everything because I'm tired of giving other things power, other people power. So I I've been going through a loop. I was going through a loop. I'm still going through a loop of just like feeling tired of complaining about stuff and then coming back to the same thing. And I'm like, why am I feeling like this? It's because I feel like it's partially because I wasn't accepting my own accountability for allowing things to happen or allowing, you know what I'm saying? And so, and that came from embarrassment. Like a lot of my fear comes from the embarrassment that I might feel later. And then it turns into anger. Then it turns, I'm like, but then I'm thinking, it's all because I'm worried about feeling embarrassed later. And so I'm learning how to kind of catch that when it, while it's happening so I can get it out the way real quick because it's a heavy feeling, but I feel better every time I do it and it gets easier every time and quicker. But okay, everybody. Love y'all.
Let me tell you this, Renee, I'm going to make you laugh. Because just like a rat chasing his tail, right? Or a little puppy dog chasing his tail.
Yeah.
But we take ourselves through so much emotional things and think about something like it's, it don't be what we done think all up in our mind, right? We done took ourselves all the way down that dirt road.
How do I turn it off? Like my
and,
brain,
and,
it's just
and it's kind of like I done took myself through all this, and it ain't even nothing the way I
ain't
thought it was
nothing.
gonna be.
And it's always better when I just get it. Like, okay, I'm worried about disappointing my kids a lot, because I just feel like I'm never gonna be a good enough mother. But I know I am though. But it's just like the thing in my mind playing with me, worrying me. So I'm like, wait a minute, what is going on? My kids love me. I love like it's okay. And it's just like, stop. I'm always thinking how to do something better, do something better. I'm doing the best I can for now. And later I'm gonna do greater. And so I'm like, oh, okay. It's just hard to remember.
Oh, girl, you talking to all of us.
It's like,
You at home? Hey, all the coochie say, it's me too. Come on, unmute your
Me
phone.
too.
It's
It's
me
me
too.
too.
I'm
Ditto.
like, but I appreciate y'all
Me
for
too.
I
Me
appreciate you guys
too.
for
Me
sharing stuff
too.
with me and letting me share with
Me
you guys
too.
too. Thank you.
Renee, did you
Yes,
hear
ma'am.
all of us, girl? We be
Yes.
doing that same
Yes.
thing.
I'm
Now,
like,
that ain't what I said. I know it.
okay, how we
And
cut
let
this
me,
off
oh,
for a
that ain't gonna
second?
be right. No, no. Girl, welcome home to the coochies,
Oh
okay?
man.
We
I
love you,
share
Renee.
guys. Love you too. Thank you guys. Love all you
All
guys.
right. Who's next?
All right. I'm gonna spell this name again. Idiop. Could you pronounce that for us?
Diop. D-I-O.
Idio?
Diop. D-I-O-P.
Dia. Okay.
Okay. Mine is more like because I grew up with grandparents, both grand aunt and grandmother. I not only kind of hold on to some of their wisdom, but I also pick up on some of their personality. They're not as forgiving. The old people remember things go way back when, and when they decide to scold you, they bring everything together.
So you feel like you're being chastised over and over for everything. So I realized some of that was also in my personality. And as I grew up, become a mom, learning from the mistakes with my children, and as also getting a profession where you're going to interact with different people and different personality, I know I had to sit back and reassess how I actually look at things and deal with things and deal with people and see where my part is in all this. And I realize when you truly forgive, you may not initially forget because the feeling is still there and it's raw. But when you truly forgive, you realize you can look at the person and you can laugh and you can go on as if there isn't anything wrong. And people ask you, how can you do this? How can you do it? And I'm gonna tell you the truth. I really and truly don't know because I'm one of them that used to hold on to a lot of things. But then I realized when I hold on to it, I could be somewhere and then that one person come in and I still have that anger spirit toward them. It's like my whole day just got messed up. And I realized I'm giving them my power. And I refuse to do that. I'm at the stage that I'm going to walk through life. I'm not going to hold my head too high up that I can't see what's going to the left and the right or what is in front of me. But I'm going to hold it up high enough to know that I'm not going to let that spirit, that emotion drag me down. And I'm going to move forward to my higher self and always keep in mind that everything, every person, there is always duality to it. So whatever happened, don't be too shocked. Just ask for the spirit as well as the courage to embrace those emotions and to rise above it. So for me, I'm just giving up. I'm willing to throw away past uh, uh, past idea of what I think forgiveness is and embrace the new one that when you truly forgive, you really do have lightness. You really can navigate, without even looking and worrying about what even people say behind you because your heart is pure.
Ashay, Ashay, Ashay. Now, do you got something you want to throw in here?
Um, Let go and move on towards the enlightened child.
Say that to me one more time.
Let go the hurting child, the child that was hurted, and move toward and embrace the enlightened child.
Yeah, girl. So just going to put that child right here and we'll go spank it and set it on its way and set it free, and free indeed it is. And anybody else at this moment that is watching on YouTube or watching here on this platform, this is your moment to let go and let God, the God within you, to work its substance of forgiveness in you, because it is equipped to take it. No, Miss Ross, you cannot speak anymore. I just need you to sit with yourself. Okay. That you all can get rid of it and embrace your enlightened self, because your enlightened self is your divinity. And this is where you can just let go and let God, let the God in you take you to higher places that you were supposed to be in anyway, before the offense that you took upon your life, and it's like a yoke that's been on your neck, holding you back, a ball and chain. It's time to let it go now, because it's a new day and a new way of being and thinking and seeing a thing. An opportunity is what you need to really look at things that you would have looked at as, oh, this horrible, and I can't believe it. No, be like, now what is it that I'm supposed to learn? out of this? What am I supposed to be getting? What mirror is being put up to me to look at me through this situation? And Lady Dancing Son, girl, I'm a hush up, girl, because I know you got some stuff. I'm ready, because, girl, when you speak, I be like, when she speak, ears and listen.
Empress,
Yes.
I can't raise my hand, but I would like to say something.
Okay, who are you, sweetheart? Let me bring you up. What's your name?
Breaking up. It's Sandra Price Hunter.
Sandra.
Yes.
Okay, hold on one second, Miss. I got you right here. There you are.
Okay. I
Can you turn your
appreciate
camera on?
everyone with love, like.
There you go.
Oh, it's not on?
It's on now. It's on now.
Okay. I
All right.
appreciate, okay. Thank you, Mother. I appreciate everyone because every time
You're freezing, Sister Sandra. You freeze, and we can't hear you anymore.
Lost her. She'll come back on. Lady Dancer Son, you can go ahead, and then when she comes back, we'll hear her.
Okay. Whew. The energy, the love that's flowing, the revelation and the wisdom knowledge that's flowing is just, it's breathtaking, matriarchs. And I want to start with the sister who said that, Empress, you hit her soul like no other.
Yeah.
That's an anointing that Empress has, to be able to vibrate at a frequency and speak at a frequency that of truth. And the truth, that word, is what moves and what frees and what hits your soul, the power of that word. And so I'm grateful as well to be back in the environment, the atmosphere, the community where truth is being spoken. And when we set the tone first with honoring the divinity in ourselves and then the divinity in each other, nothing else but truth can flow forward because we've invited it in. We've given it honor, and that's what it desires. And then it's making itself present and known. And I hear each and every one of y'all saying that you are operating. I hear you speaking from your God seat. I hear you and how you are seeing and experiencing all of the smelling, the tasting, the hearing, the feeling, the eating, the love. You just are embracing. You've come to a place of divinity that sees and embraces. You're experiencing your life from that divine perspective that embraces all your challenges as an opportunity to be divine. You are embracing the offenses. I hear you. And that, it moves my heart. It moves my soul. It's a demonstration of spiritual growth and maturity. You're there. You're there. And so just encouraging us to keep coming from there, because the offenses will come. And it is in how you have that. I think this is one of the steps, Empress, second or third, but the right action or the right reaction to every action or to every offense. And your right reaction is that unconditional love that Sister Roberta was speaking about. And your divinity is the only power that you have to forgive. That's where forgiveness comes from, is your divinity. That's where your unconditional love comes from, is your divinity. That's what unconditional love is. It's called agape love or divine love. It's regardless of what you're going through, regardless of the human experience, you love anyhow. You forgive anyhow. Because the human experience is just an opportunity for you to be divine, for us to be divine. We came as divinity into the human experience to show up and show off and show out and just be our divine selves, strut, know
Go,
who we
girl.
are,
Yeah.
love who we are, trust who we are, and be who we are. We are divine. We're God. We came to be God in this earth realm, to identify ourselves as God, to act like God, to be as God, to think like God. And the human experience that we're having is one that we created for ourselves so that when we got here, we would know how to show up and show out in the face of it. It's
Girl,
all
you made me turn around.
it
Girl,
was all
what that basketball, what the best, that slam dunk.
it's all happening just the way we created it. Our lives are happening the way we created them. And so we are here now being our divinely, our created selves, perfecting. Oh, and I love it. Just loving, peace being peace and joy being joy, and just being that. That's who my God is. It's all those fruit of the spirit. And I'm loving it. I'm loving it. I'm going to yield on that. I was going to start to talk about how an unforgiveness experience that I had moving forward, but it'll come at another time because this is
Go
not the
ahead.
time for that.
Are you sure? Because, girl.
I can. It's got to
Yes,
do with the matrix.
please.
Okay.
Please.
Because it that's what Mother Empress Ottawa brought up, right? Just the matriarch, and she reminded me of being ready. She said that there's stages of forgiveness, and you got to be ready to receive that piece that you were missing. And that piece that I was missing was love, and love from my family, and love from, I kept looking at my mother for it as I was growing up through that
Me too.
abusive relationship.
Yeah.
Right. I
Did
kept
you
looking at my
realize that
mom
they
for
didn't
it.
have it?
Right. And she was doing the best that she could. And as I
Yeah.
was coming up, though, I had built up a lot of unforgiveness and resentment and even hatred and anger for her, towards her, because, like you said, I was being molested and her husband was doing it, my stepdad. And I told her that it was happening. And she left him with me, but she went back. And then when she went back, I know it was because he threatened her life. I know because she loved me enough to stay gone, but she went back because he threatened her life and he abused her as well. And y'all, I mean, to tell you the abusive relationship that I had and she had, I mean, it was heinous. She knew, she continued to allow it after that. He molested me. He molested my brothers. He molested and brought us into an incestual relationship, me with my mom. Now I know I'm being totally transparent right now.
And this for somebody's freeing and healing. Because you ain't the only one that been in that ancestral that stuff. I have. Let's everybody just now be honest. Who been through that? Raise your hand. Ancestral stuff. Come on, raise your hand. Because today we getting free.
Ashe, that's what the
All of
point is, Empress, is to get free. Ashe.
To get free.
Ashe. And this it taught me so many lessons. It taught me so many lessons. And one was once I came into the Christ consciousness, the enlightened mindset that hurt people, I recognized that my abuser, even my stepfather, was molested. His mom was molested and raped by her dad, who he was the son of. So his father and grandfather was the same man. Okay, so it was coming down through the line as a
Yeah.
spirit. And so when you spoke about the bloodline, Empress Ottawa, and then also Empress Mother, the bloodline we inherit spirits. And there was another mother who spoke about the way her matriarchs behaved. She inherited some of the good and some of the negative. Anyway, long story shorter, part of my experience when I was growing up was being taken to hotels and as a teenager and forced to have sex with men while my stepfather watched. And my whole life was, I lived a life of incest until I left home as a young adult. So that was my life. That was my lifestyle. My way of life was in that type of setting. So when I went back home for my aunt's going home service a month ago, and I thought I had healed, family. I thought I had healed. I had forgiven. I had let go of stuff. I recognized my mom was hurt. That's why, and she did the best she could. She was the strongest woman I knew to be able to endure the abuse that she went through and the spirit of rejection that she felt because nobody came to her rescue, just like nobody came to mine.
Right.
So when I went back home, I ended up staying in a hotel that I had been in as a teenager. And I knew it was so familiar to me, the smell of it, the whole experience of that hotel room. I had been there as a teenager. And I was there in the room by myself. The next day was the funeral. I couldn't rest because I could just smell the smells of the experience. And during the middle of the night, I felt something let go, like light as a feather. Like I had accepted the fact that I was going to stay in that room. I wasn't going to leave, run away, accept the fact that I had been abused in that room, but I was not that person anymore. I was not that abused person. I was not that abused child. And I felt free. Like I could lay in the bed and actually I didn't smell the smells anymore. I didn't have the nervousness or the anxiety anymore. I was just okay. I was okay. And when I met with my family the next day, there was so much love. And I had vowed not to go back to my hometown because I didn't want to deal with that spirit at all. I had vowed never to go back unless there was a death. And there was a death. I went back and I was ready to receive the love that was there for me. And it was so much love. And I felt so healed and restored and made whole. The love I was missing as a child was the love that I received when I went back. And so that's my story of unforgiveness, forgiveness, the power of forgiveness, the power of unconditional love, the power of knowing that hurt people, loving people from divine mind, getting free, thinking that you were healed, not being healed, and then getting healed some more. All of that in that one story. So thank you for letting me share it, Empress, and encouraging me to share it. And I trust that it is penetrating somebody and bringing about somebody's healing and wholeness and restoration. I yield.
Ashe, ashe, ashe.
I
Thanks for sharing, sis.
Gratitude.
Say gratitude, gratitude, bless you.
Elwa doo-doo.
Great Mother Rising.
Much gratitude and love.
Amazing,
Yes. Pure
amazing.
love energy. Yes. Healing energy.
L-Y do.
Restoration energy.
Mom, hold her, Mother Margaret. And Mom, when you're able to speak, let us know what's going on. Push through the tears and share what's going on. Yeah. There's a lot of matriarchal cleansing and healing.
You know how they say God is amazing and we're all gods? And I'm going to say to you, you are amazing. God is amazing.
Ashe, God is amazing.
Ashe.
Mm. Yeah. And we all have that same divine power because we're all one. We all come from that same divine source. We're all just various emanations of divinity.
May I?
Empress, is it all right if Empress Ottawa speaks now?
Yes.
Yes.
Hallelujah. 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 Peace. Hallelujah.
Mm.
Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Peace be still.
Mm.
Peace be still. And know that we are God's. Hallelujah. 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 Hallelujah.
Mm. Ashe.
Shalom. Shalom. Shalom is shalom.
Peace.
Peace. Be still.
Mm.
Peace be still. Peace. Be still.
Ashe.
Ashe. Ashe. Ashe. Gratitude, family.
Ashe. Thank you, Empress Ottawa. Toda Yahweh.
Ashe.
Mm.
Thank you. Thank you. You know, when people share their pain, and sometimes it break up my own. To show me how far I've gone. And weeping for other people. Sometimes it's about weeping for myself too. You know, society is hard on us women when it comes to our body, our private parts. Most attitudes that people have for the womb is so disrespectful. And what I mean by that is the violations that men mostly think they have a right to violate our bodies. And we don't have a choice but to live with the guilt and the shame and the and the embarrassment of the act that sometimes it's even hard for us to even achieve intimacy because of the act of the trauma of the wound. Wounded wounds. That's what is coming my way. And when I had my coronation, I don't know if anybody remember, but in the center of my coronation, I said that it was about me healing the wounded wound. If anybody remember, it's come that time now. That our wounds, all of our wounds, from the trauma and the abuse of men taking our power. And that I challenge all of us to take our power back from these men. It ain't their wound, it's ours. And it must be respected. This ain't no playground for nobody to be up in. And your wound should not be a playground for any and everybody to be up in, because it's precious and it's sacred. And even if it was violated, it's still precious and sacred. And what they did to us, don't let it be us. Don't let it be you. Don't let it dictate you as your divinity and your God self. Don't let it take that away from you. You give it back to the man or the woman who violated you. And give it back to them, because it's theirs. It ain't ours. And we get to start over and erase all the evidence of it ever happening to us in our psyche, because all this playing is right here in the brain. It didn't get to our divinity, y'all. So get past the brain, and when you get past the brain, you can get past what has been done to all of us. I just found out something. I was working, and I don't know if she want me to call her name. If she do, then she say it's okay. But I was working on something this AM. And this is perfect timing. In my recovery and me working on things, the spirit told me, said the reason why we got so many churches, because they been child trafficking children through the churches, y'all. And the Masonic lodges have been a part of it, and those masons and those deacons. They've been setting up houses in all these small towns and putting and kidnapping and putting girls in these houses, having these babies. And they just going up in these little babies because it happened to me. A grown man going up in little girls and little boys, violating something that's so pure that have arrived here from some mother's womb. But we're taking our power back today because the wound is ours. And I'm talking about the WOMB, not the wound. The wound is theirs and the womb is ours. Take it and give it back to them. Give it back to them. Free yourself from the stench of them being on top of us, touching us. The pain is not ours anymore. Give it back to them. And let their karma be their karma. But their karma is not our karma. Just like Silly say, you ain't safe in your own house. I used to hate to come home from school. And I used to hate when my mama wasn't at home. The stench of that brother of hers, stinking, nasty, stinking arm all touching all over me. Doing all kind of perverted stuff. I grew up nervous. I was a And I used to wonder why I hurt so much in my female parts when I was growing up. To learn that men had been up inside of me as a baby and turned my whole cervix around. And I couldn't carry babies to full term. We don't have to live it over and over again in our minds no more. That story I told y'all about the pain and put it over in the corner somewhere. That's what I do. When it comes by, I put it over in the corner because you can't have the other 99%, 99.9% of my life. That's reserved for me and my sanctity and my divinity and my sacred space down in my womb. So when it shows up, I embrace it and I acknowledge it and I nurture it. I nurture the pain from it. And I put it over in the corner and I'll fix it whatever it wants to eat. And I'll say, you can stay right here. You can't go through the house. You can't do this. And you got to stay right here in this corner that I fixed up for you. So that I can acknowledge you and not suppress you or oppress it, but embrace you and acknowledge you, acknowledge the pain. And then I would only give it so much time to be in my presence. And once that time is up, it's time for you to go. I see you on the next round, but I got things I got to do. And I'm not going to let you stop me and hinder me from the 99.9% of the rest of my life is waiting on me. So I'm going to give you this hour, I'm going to give you the day to be with me, and I'm going to fix you something to eat, and I'm going to nurture, because I'm nurturing myself as I'm talking to it. Because that's me. And I give it the time that it needs. And it's pain lessened, y'all. I was feeling Lady Dancing Son's pain of the man that put her in a hotel room and do all this perverted stuff. I feel your pain when you was talking to Story Girl. And most of us have, because of our pain, we became prostitutes. We start selling our own bodies because that was the way to get things, get a little candy. So we learned at a very age how to use our vagina to get what we want from men, whether it was a little money or whether it was for him to pay our light bill. All of us have been there. For whatever reason, the power of our vagina got us places otherwise we wouldn't have been able to, because they had something we want and we had something they wanted, and let's trade. I'm not ashamed of nothing of my past. That's why I tell people as Empress, you can't make me ashamed of nothing that I have done. You can't throw up my past with me, because I'm all right with me and my past. Are you all right with yours? Let's have a moment of silence and sit with ourselves to reflect. before we close today, let's have a moment of silence for the still suffering women out there that didn't hear this message today, but will hear it later on. The ones that ain't got here that's going to listen to this later, come on, because it's healing in the womb. When all those wombs get together, there's healing in the space. And so don't allow no man's act towards you stop you from being the greatest that you are and being the God that you are. Because we all survived it and we're here now. And now we can let go and be free. Be free. Mama, please speak that over us. Speak that meditation. And everybody get into space now as we get ready to close. We don't want to leave you open. So we're going to seal it. We're going to seal that wound out, not seal it in. Put it out of you. And Empress Ottawa is going to seal the wound so it don't return. And so get
You
in a place and get ready for your divinity to return to you. And your sacred space and your sacred room be returned back to you for your use and your discretion to use your wound how you want to use it, not because somebody else want to use it. Empress Ottawa, please.
Yes, yes, ma'am. We call forth your divine tree of life, your God self, your connection to the cosmos. Kadosh, 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 Kadosh. Kadosh, Kadosh, Ain Sof, 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 Ain Sof. I am a cosmic being. I am a child of the sun, and the great central sun, and the sun beyond suns. I am a perfect spirit. I am a perfect soul. I have a perfect body avatar walking on earth in wholeness and power. I am the many and the one. Yes, I am a cosmic being. I am a child of the sun and the great central sun and the sun beyond suns. I am a perfect spirit. I am a perfect soul. I have a perfect body avatar, walking on earth in wholeness and power. I am the many and the one. Yes, I am a cosmic being. I am a child of the sun and the great central sun and the sun beyond suns. I am a perfect spirit. I am a perfect soul. I have a perfect body avatar, walking on earth. I am the many and the one. I am that 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 am. I am that 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 am. Yay, I sure, yay, yay, I sure, yay. Yay, hey, Oscar, yay, hey. I am that 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 am. I am that 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 am. My heart is pure, love and light. Ahava, Gibura Ahava. My heart is pure, love and light. Green light, green light, calling forth the divine light from the divine mother through the ethers. Lewesh, 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 Ruach HaKodesh, the divine breath. Lewesh, 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 Ruach HaKodesh. Lewesh, Lewesh, Ruach HaKodesh. I am in perfect alignment with my higher soul. Nefesh Ruach Nishama Kaya Yikida. Nefesh Ruach Nishama Kaya Yikida. Nefesh Ruach Nishama Kaya Yikida. I am that 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 am. I am that 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 am. Everywhere I walk is holy ground. I am that 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 am. Jeff Shoe Newt, Jeff Shoe Newt, Jeff Shoe Newt, Jeff Shoe Newt, Jeff Shoe Newt. Calling forth all the divine matriarchs, Jeff Shoe Newt. All mothers, clan mothers, grandmothers, grandfathers, Mitakwiyase, ancestors. I am that 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 am. I am that 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 am. Welcome to the new earth. I am that 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 am. We all be free in this great jubilee. Free to be me. Ashe, ashe, ashe.
And just sitting quiet. Be still. And know that you're God.
Like you never been hurt. Feel like each day is your third. Feel like the giving of mother. Love like you never been hurt. Times we've all suffered loss, and at times we've all paid the cost. But we're here at this very moment. Be healed at this very moment. Don't be discouraged by the pain. We need the sunshine and the rain. Let's be cleansed by the rhythmic wind. Fill our hearts with love from within. Love like you never been hurt. Feel like each day is your thirst. Feel like the giving of mother. Love like you never been hurt. Love like you never been hurt. desires, aligned with our highest power, divine purpose. Let's go higher. Destiny has brought us here. Our scars are what make us real. Rejection we no longer feel. Like you never been hurt. Feel like each day is your first. Feel like the giving of Mother Earth. Love like you never been hurt. Love like you never been hurt. Feel like each day is your first. Feel like the giving of Mother Earth. Love like you never been hurt. our heart's desires, aligned with our highest power, divine purpose. Let's go higher. Destiny has brought us here. Our scars are what make us real. Rejection, we no longer feel like you've never been hurt. Feel like each day is your first. Feel like the giving of the earth. Love like you've never been hurt. Love like you've never been hurt. Feel like each day is your first. Feel like the giving of the earth. Love like you've never been hurt. L-O-V-E, like you've never been, like you've never been L-O-V-E, like you've never been, like you've never been. Like you've never been hurt. Feel like each day is your first. Feel like the giving of the earth. Love like you've never been hurt. Love like you've never been hurt. Feel like each day is your first. Feel like the giving of the earth. Love like you've never been hurt. L-O-V-E, like you've never been hurt. L-O-V-E, like you've never been hurt. Like you've never been hurt. Live like each day is your first. Live like the giving of Mother Earth. Love like you've never been hurt. Love like you've never been hurt. Live like each day is your first. Live like the giving of Mother Earth. Love like you've never been hurt. Love like you've never been hurt. Live like each day is your first. Live like the giving of Mother Earth. Love like you've never been hurt. Times we've all suffered loss, and at times we've all paid the cost. But we're here at this very moment. Live at this very moment. Don't be discouraged by the pain. We need the sunshine and the rain. Let's be cleansed by the rhythmic wind. Fill our hearts with love from within. Love like you've never been hurt. Feel like each day is your first. our heart's desires, aligned with our highest power, divine purpose. Let's go higher. Destiny has brought us here. Our scars are what made real. Rejection, we no longer feel like you never been hurt. Feel like each day is your first. Feel like the giving of Mother Earth. Love like you never been hurt. Love like you never been hurt. Feel like each day is your first. Feel like the giving of Mother Earth. Love like you never been hurt. L-O-V-E, like you never been, like you never been L-O-V-E, like you never been, like you never been. Like you never been hurt. Feel like each day is your first. Feel like the giving of Mother Earth. Love like you never been hurt. Love like you never been hurt. Feel like each day is your first. Feel like the giving of Mother Earth. Love like you never been hurt. L-O-V-E, like you never been hurt. L-O-V-E, like you never been hurt. Like you never been hurt. Live like each day is your first. Live like the giving of Mother Earth. Love like you never been hurt. Love like you never been hurt. Live like each day is your first. Live like the giving of Mother Earth. Love like you never been hurt.
First of all, I want to give gratitude for Hugh Harmony. She's front and center right now. She is the one who created that song for me out of my hurt. It was a gift, a wedding gift that she gave me because that song was made from a conversation that I was having with a cousin that was asking me and begging me to forgive my mother, and that my mother needed to know that I had forgiven her and that they wanted me and my mother to get back together and just let the past be the past. And I was holding on to it with all my might because I felt justified. But then she said something to me. In that moment, that's when I let it go. She said, if you can love like you've never been hurt, you are healed. And ever since then, I've been okay with my mother. I've been all right with her, whatever it is about her. I love her unconditionally. I don't take her inventory. And whatever it is that's going on in her life ain't none of my business. I'm minding mine. And ever since then, I ain't looked back for unforgiveness. And it freed me. And because of that song, I wanted to share that song with you all so it could free you too. Because the words are very powerful. But I want to thank you, Harmony. She's in the right here. Spotlight her, please, for me. Uh, please spotlight her.
She's up, Mama.
Okay. Hugh Harmony, thank you. Do you hear me? Thank you. I
You're
love
very
you.
welcome.
And
Thank you. It was an honor.
so y'all thank you, Harmony, and give kudos to her because it had not been for her, my mother would not been at graduation. And that song, she wouldn't have never heard. So please, she made my life a lot better because she took my hurt and made it out of a song. And that way I was able to forgive and go on with my life. And something else that was said to me by my emperor today, he said, all that had happened with you over the past 2 months. He said, I'm proud of you. And I said, well, why are you proud of me? He said, I'm proud of you because you didn't let it turn your heart hard, and that you still smiling and you still smiling and you still went on and you made the best out of it, and look where you are. And he said, I'm proud you passed the test. See, the test was whether or not I would allow whatever someone did or didn't do to me keep me from doing the work that need to be done. It didn't put my light out. And you shouldn't let nothing in your past or even in your current situation, now that your light is lit, to let nobody put your light out. And hold on to your light and guard your light with all your heart. I won't be with you on Thursday. Lady Dancing Son will be with you all on Thursday. I need a rest. I need a rest in my glory. And I need time to reflect on my life. So when I come back on Sunday, that it's going to be even a better fire lit under me. As you all have seen, the fire, what happened was, instead of the light being put out, it lit it even worse. And it's stronger than ever now. So it's nothing that no one can do that will let me give them my light, allow my light to be put out, because my light is shining for those who ain't got here yet. And it's shining for those who got here that saw my light, that they're going to stay here and their light going to shine. And all our lights are going to shine. And we're going to heal together. All our wounds going to heal together. Each wound heal one wound. Each wound, when they show up, y'all grab them, love on them. Tell them it's all right. We all been there. Welcome home, wounded wounds. It's healing time now. Lady Dancing Son, I will give you the last rites of passage to say your last, and let them babies know you'll be with them on Thursday while mama is getting some rest. And I'm a yield so I can get our song ready to come on up out of here.
Ashe. Oh, I am humbled and honored, Mom, to be next up. You will be with us in spirit and in truth, as you always are. And trust and know that the wounded wombs are healed. And just encourage us to know that we have taken our mess and created a message. Our wounded wombs are healed.
I'll better to say that one more time.
We have taken our mess and created a message. Our wounded wombs are healed. Ashe. I yield. Looking forward to Thursday.
Yes, Empress Ottawa.
Ashe, Lady Dancing Stein. Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. Thank you so much.
Empress Ottawa, your spirit, your singing, your words, your vibration, your heart, your frequency so resonates. So resonates. And it moved, I'm sure, not just me, but all of us that much higher. So grateful for your presence, Empress Ottawa. Ashe, ashe, ashe.
Here to serve. Thank you, thank you.
And with that, ladies, I trust that you're getting, don't go running off when we leave, right? what we want you to do is just sit with yourselves for a little while and just be. I'm gonna leave the music playing for a little while like I did yesterday. And just be what you already are.
Okay, Mama. Ashe.
Excuse me.
Ashe, love and light. Ashe.
Like,
I will see you all next week, and Lady Desi's son will see you all on Thursday. And just sit for a little while if you like, and listen to the music and be. Ashe.
Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. How I do.
Hey, how I do that?
How I do, family.
How I do.
How I do, family.
smile paints the morning in a brighter way. Every heartbeat is a shade of something true, and every breath in color leads me back to you. Every breath in color, painting up the air.
Breathe,
Red and
y'all.
gold and silver, love is everywhere. Every breath in color, shining deep and wide. You're the rainbow living right here inside. Soft blue whispers where the daylight starts. Green of hope is growing in our hearts. Purple shadows fade as love pulls me through. Every breath in color sings because of you. No black and white, no faded line, only endless hues across our time. From the highest sun to the evening glow, your love's the canvas where my colors show. Painting up the air, red and gold and silver, love is everywhere. Every breath in color, shining deep and wide. You're the rainbow living right here inside.
It's healing time, ladies. Let it go. Let the pain go.
Breathing in your light, letting go of the pain. Every breath in color will call your name. The night is still, but I can hear keeps turning, but the night won't move. Your voice keeps playing in a lonesome groove. I reach for tomorrow, but the past won't fade. Midnight echoes of the love we made. Ooh, silence isn't empty, it's filled with you. Every broken hour keeps pulling me through. Even when the dawn cuts across the sky, the echoes of midnight will never die. Echoes of midnight haunting through the air. Every note reminds me you were once there. Echoes of midnight, soft and undefined, fading like a dream I can't leave behind. Shadows fall, but the sound remains, a tender ghost running through my veins. Forever I'll wander, forever I'll find the echoes of midnight still inside.
It's doing that because the
Can you hear it, baby? The night is talking in the groove. Your body sways like a secret fire. Every step pulls me higher and higher. The rhythm tells me what words can't prove. I hear your whispers in the grooves. Every heartbeat knows the feels the same. Whispers in the groove, take me where you move. Love is speaking in whispers of the groove. Oh, stay with me, don't let it fade. The groove remembers every step we made. Whispers in the groove. Forever, you and I. Velvet moonlight shining down on me. Walking slow beneath the night, so tender. Your hand in mine, a touch I still remember. Every step, the rhythm feels so right. Two hearts moving in the velvet moonlight, and I can't hide this feeling inside. Every whisper takes me higher tonight. The stars are singing, they know our song. Love's been waiting all along. Velvet moonlight, wrap me in your glow. Take my soul where only love can go. Velvet moonlight, don't you fade away. Shine forever, turn the night to day. Gentle breeze is playing through your hair. Every breath's a promise hanging in the air. Time slows down, the world just fades. In your eyes, the sweetest serenade, and I can't hide this fire inside. Every heartbeat moving side to side. The night is ours, let the heavens see. You're the only one for me. Velvet moonlight, wrap me in your glow. Take my soul where only love can go. Velvet moonlight, don't you fade away. Shine, shine forever, turn the night to day. Ooh, love is tender, love is true. Every dream I dream belongs to you. In this groove I'll stay all night, lost forever in your velvet moonlight. Velvet moonlight, wrap me in your glow. Bang and moan, take my soul, only love can go. Velvet moonlight, don't you fade away. Shine forever, turn the night to day. Stay with me under velvet skies. Ooh, velvet moonlight. whispers of the night drift my way. In your eyes, the fire begins. I'm lost inside the dreams on your skin. I trace the silence where the morning hides. Colors of your laughter still alive inside. Every kiss you left is burning deep within. I'm still chasing dreams on your skin. Dreams on your skin, like rivers that never end, flowing through the night until the daylight bends. Dreams on your skin, I can't let them fade away. Hold me in the warm, don't let the moment stray. Your shadow lingers where the velvet glows. Every touch is something only heaven knows. I breathe the sweetness, let the night draw me in. Lost forever in the dreams on your skin. Painted stars fall around your face. Every heartbeat finds a sacred place. I surrender, let the fire begin. Cover me with dreams on your skin. Dreams on your skin, like rivers that never end, flowing through the night until the daylight bends. Dreams on your skin, I can't let them fade away. Stay with me tonight, don't let the moment stray. The night is fading, but your touch remains. A gentle echo running through my veins. Every dawn reminds me where I've been, living forever in the dreams on your skin.
Okay, there go our song, y'all. What I'm saying is that.
Left to right, heart to heart, can you feel it?
Come on now.
Love in stereo, every note is falling soft like rain. Your touch repeats, I hear it call my name. Echoed in the rhythm, carried on the flow. Every heartbeat sings in stereo. Close your eyes, let the sound surround. Every whisper lifting off the ground. In every channel, your spirit grows. I'm alive where the music goes.
No, I started to, and then I changed my mind.
Soul floating through the air, love in stereo. Ooh, it never fades away. Forever two voices, one song to stay. Colors shining, moving side to side. Like a record spinning deep inside. Your harmony is all I'll ever know. Wrap forever in this stereo. Highs and lows, the melodies divine. Your soul's the treble, your heart's the bass line. Together we're the song the heavens chose. Eternal in the way the music flows. Love in stereo, ooh, it's playing everywhere. Around my soul, floating through the air. Love in stereo, ooh, it never fades away. Forever two voices, one song to stay. Love in stereo. Stereo. Hear it now. Left and right, night and day. Love in stereo. Forever we'll play. Time slows down. Every heartbeat showing. I'm falling in slow motion. Your eyes drift away like a fading flame. Every word dissolves, but it feels the same. I reach for your hand, but the night won't hold. The story plays in silver and gold, falling in slow motion. Love drifts through the air. Every second lingers. I still find you there. Falling in slow motion, nothing I can do. Every frame reminds me I was lost in you. The silence moves like a gentle tide. Every breath is a wave where I used to hide. Your shadow dances where the light has flown. I hear the music, but I stand alone. Strings are crying, time is bending low. Moments breaking where the echoes go. Still I'm captured, I can't let it fade. he's sleeping. But love is still awake in the tender midnight glow. The quiet streets are painted blue, every shadow reaching back to you. I feel your warmth where the soft winds blow, wrapped inside the tender midnight glow. Tender midnight glow, hold me through the night, shining in your eyes, softer than the light. Tender midnight glow, don't you let me go. Love is burning slow in the midnight glow. Yeah. Your whispers linger like a gentle flame. Every breath keeps calling out my name. Time stands still when the stars overflow, guided by the tender midnight glow. The night won't last, but this flame will stay, turning darkness into shades of day. Every moment tells me what I know. Love survives in the midnight glow. Tender midnight glow, hold me through the night, shining in your eyes, softer than the light. Tender midnight glow, don't you let me go. Love is burning slow in the midnight glow. Stay with me till morning. The night may fade, but I'll always know our love is written in the midnight glow. So tender, so true.
I love you too, Vicky.
I see the universe inside of you.
Ain't that nice somebody singing like that to us? I say, I say, I
The night
say.
is quiet, the heavens unfold. A million stories in silver and gold, but none shine brighter, no stars could disguise the endless starlight in your eyes. Starlight in your eyes, guiding me home wherever I wander. I'm never alone. Starlight in your eyes, soft as the skies. I see forever in your eyes. The world may tremble, the seasons may fade, but your gentle glow is the promise I've made.
Okay, sweet.
Through every shadow, through every goodbye, you're still the starlight. the truth we find in the galaxies of love that bind. I need no heaven, I need no skies. I found my starlights in your eyes, guiding me home wherever I wander. I'm never alone. Starlight in your eyes, soft as the skies. I see forever in your eyes. Shine on me, shine so true. The night is endless, but it lives in you. Forever my soul will recognize the starlight in your the starlight in your
Thank you, YouTubers. First of all, let me end YouTube Live before I tell my Zoom folks. YouTube, thank you for joining us on my channel. I trust that you will subscribe and come over and be alive on this line feed over here on our actually Zoom platform. And I guess that would be in the chat somewhere, somebody will put it. But if not, go over there on Shalagi, Turtle Island, TSALAGIYI, and see what's going on for next week. We got one more metaphysical Bible study, which that will be on Thursday. That will be with Lady Dancing Sun. I will be taking the rest of the week off to rest, to rejuvenate and to reflect on my own personal life and get some stuff around here straightened out because I've been busy and trying to get some things organized. Please, if you want to order some limp noodle bath tea, I just fixed up a fresh batch yesterday, and I got it sitting in my garage to keep it cool. So if you want to order some limp noodle bath tea for 45 for, I forgot what ounce it is, and then it's 55 for the big jar. You can do that at Cherokee Nation State at gmail.com. Email me and I will, return, but make sure you put your phone number in there so that I can call you. When you email me, please put your address in there and your phone number and tell me what size you want and give me your information and I'll email you back where to, because I don't know how to put all that in the chat. I gave them the week off. So just email me at CherokeeNationState@gmail.com and I will make sure to fill the order for you and I'll call to see what method of payment that you want to use, and then we'll exchange that and then I'll mail it out. Also, the store is up and running now from my overstanding. So if you want to go over on the website and do a little shopping, Osiris had made some beautiful jewelry, and I've got one of the earrings in my ear. I got a set of these, and I got a necklace to go to it, but I didn't wear the necklace. But we got all kind of stuff over there at the store. So please feel free to go over. That supports the ministry, as I would call it. So we don't have to come out of our pocket. That the duckies that we collect are to help pay for the Zoom platform, and now that we've got live stream or StreamYard, we have that to pay for now. So we've got a lot of moving parts, and so your donations will be gladly used and accepted and used to further the mission to bring the matriarchs back into alignment with divine order. Okay? So you all have a good rest of your evening, and I trust that you have healed and have lightened your load since you've been hanging out with us. And with that, I bid you a restful rest of your evening and love and light to each of you. All right?
Love and light.
Love and
All
light.
right, dude. Love you
Love
like
and
mama.
light.
Love and light.
Light, Mama.
Love and
Good
light.
night.
How I
Do
do?
do.
Yeah, well, I
Love you, Ma. Love you.